What's up, YouTube? It's me, Alex, and we're here for a trailer reaction. So I remember seeing like the advertisement for this a while ago, and I thought I had it in my watch later on YouTube, but I guess I didn't. I don't know. But it is the movie adaptation for Dear Evan Hansen, the popular Broadway musical. And I remember talking to one of my friends, Karina, about this because we both have said this before. And I mean, no shade to Ben Platt, but I'm always shocked at how young he actually is because he looks a lot older to me than he actually is. And so when I saw that he was playing the character Evan for the movie, and I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be in high school, I was like, all right. And Ben Platt, I mean, he's 27, and to me, I thought he started to look older than what he was in Pitch Perfect 2. So I'm sure he's very, very talented on the stage. I've only ever seen him in Pitch Perfect, so I've only really seen him act in that, and his character is fine, and he has a great voice. But I don't know anything about Dear Evan Hansen. I don't know anything really about Ben Platt. I've never really seen anything from the show. I think I've seen Jordan Fisher, who I love, sing a song from the show, but I can't tell you what the song is. So we're just going to watch the trailer, and we'll look into some stuff afterwards. So let's jump right into it.
Dear Evan Hansen, today is going to be an amazing day, and here's why.
Oh, he's writing a letter to himself?
Have you been doing those letters to yourself with Dr. Sherman?
Oh.
I've been trying to. Have you ever felt like nobody was there?
No one signed your cast. Now we can both pretend we have friends.
I'm sorry about my brother.
Oh, hey, I like her.
And now, middle of nowhere. I wish everything was different. Wish I was part of something. Wish that anything I said mattered. Have you ever felt like you could disappear?
Dear Evan Hansen.
Yeah, that's mine. I'll just take it. Wait, I need that back. You could fall, and no one.
He looked mad.
Connor took a letter from me, and it was an assignment from my therapist. Yeah.
Oh, hey, I know that guy. I don't know him, but I've seen him in other stuff.
Stepfather here to see you. When you need a friend to carry you.
Connor wanted you to have this.
And when you're broken on the ground.
Dear Evan Hansen, he wrote it to you.
His last. Connor took his own life. You what? I'm sorry, Connor didn't write this.
No, please. What's this?
You will be found.
Well, we didn't think Connor had any friends.
I mean, you're really gonna tell these people that the only thing they have left of their son is a letter that you wrote to yourself?
So, you and Connor, tell us something, please.
Right. I started talking and just couldn't stop. They didn't want me to stop.
I'm putting together a memorial service. You
Oh.
wanted to do something.
I love her.
Connor showed me that I wasn't alone. Nobody is. So let that lonely feeling wash away. Maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay.
I didn't know that you were hurting.
'Cause when you don't feel strong enough to stand,
A lot of people feel like us.
you can reach out your hand.
People started sharing it. It's everywhere.
I don't understand what happened.
You did. You don't know how much you've given my family and me. Were you ever actually friends with him?
I never meant to make it such a mess. I was trying to help. If you knew who I am, just how broken I am.
I already know you. And I love you.
I have to tell them.
Wow. I have to say, low-key, I kind of like got a little bit of chill. I got a little chilly. Oh, wow. I really had no idea what Dear Evan Hansen was about. I kind of remember seeing something before talking about how he was kind of like not a liked character in the show. I don't know. But this is definitely one of those movies that I feel would be based off of a young adult book that probably, I don't know, would do well in theaters, but is actually secretly really good. And it kind of reminded me of Perks of Being a Wallflower, just in terms of the tone, which makes sense because Steven Chbosky, who wrote Perks of Being a Wallflower, also directed Perks of Being a Wallflower, which is a fantastic movie, fantastic adaptation. You never read it, you've never seen it, do yourself a favor and check it out. It's on Showtime. But wow, it also kind of also reminded me of Boys on a Bathroom Wall, but I feel like that one definitely had a little bit more of a serious tone, which I keep saying the movie is so good. If you haven't seen that, it's so good. It's on Amazon Prime. And I don't know, like, what else did it say? So the guys who wrote the music also did La La Land and The Greatest Showman, and I haven't seen La La Land since the very first time I saw it, and I really, really liked it a lot. I don't know if I still feel the same way now, but I liked it a lot. And as for The Greatest Showman, I like it, but I definitely like the music in the movie more than I actually like the movie. Just because of the fact that it's kind of weird, you know, that P.T. Barnum, they made this kind of great I don't know, I'm not gonna get into that, but the music in The Greatest Showman is great. I listen to that soundtrack very, very often. But let's see what the premise and stuff is like. I mean, I guess I get the gist, but I do think that Ben Platt, while I do think he still looks too old to be in high school, this is probably the youngest I've seen him look since the first Pitch Perfect. So, I mean, I'm definitely not going to say that him playing this role isn't great, since he played the role on Broadway. I'm pretty sure he was fantastic. But sometimes just because you did a good job as something on stage does not mean that you're meant to do it in the film adaptation. I'm just saying. I mean, it's always great, but it's not always the same. It's the same thing I kind of feel when people were mad about how Grant Gustin wasn't cast as the Flash in the Justice League movies. I think Ezra Miller is fine as Barry. I think they've done a great job in the role, and I think that to compare Ezra Miller and Grant Gustin when they're two very different mediums, two very different versions of that character. So I feel like Ben Platt will probably be fine, but I definitely would be curious to know, like, who else could have been a potential possibility. Someone who looked like they're actually in high school. But no hate to him. I'm just saying my thoughts. I'm sure he's great. So let's look at the premise. So the show, obviously there's 2 acts, and it is... Oh, is it actually a book, or is the book... I don't know. It doesn't matter. Okay, so there's a very long plot for the show. You can read that at your own leisure. For the movie, quick premise: when Evan Hansen, a high school student with social anxiety disorder, has a therapeutic self-intended letter stolen by a classmate named Connor Murphy, who later dies by suicide, their family mistakes it for being sent to Evan by their son. Evan inserts himself into the boy's past, throwing him into a series of duplicitous and confrontational events. So, I mean, the movie, he definitely said, I didn't mean for it to get like this. I was trying to do something nice, things like that. I mean, honestly, that whole liar reveal thing, even if it's with good intentions, is always kind of old to me. Sometimes the way it's handled is better than other times. It makes you tired of that whole cliche. But I'm very curious to see how this movie handles that. So... look at the cast. We have Ben Platt, obviously, as Evan Hansen. So we have Caitlin Dever, who I really like. I've seen her in a couple things, I think, now. Bad Teacher, I don't remember her in that. The Spectacular Now, I think she was the friend of Shailene Woodley's character, I think. She was in Short Term 12, was she? I don't remember her in that. Beautiful Boy, I haven't seen that yet. And Booksmart, which I really liked. The movie I thought was really, really good. So I like her a lot. And Amanda Steinberg, who I also really, really like. Rue from Hunger Games, Columbiana, The Hate U Give, everything. But she's good in that. The Darkest Minds, we're going to talk about that another time. And some other things. I really, really like her a lot. So I'm always excited when I see her. Nick Dodani. Okay, I definitely know this guy. I've seen him. Oh, he was in Escape Room. Okay, alright, that's why I know him. He was in Escape Room. Colton Ryan as Connor Murphy. He's a singer. Oh, so he played Connor. He understudied it? So did he actually? I don't know. But he played Connor at some point on Broadway. Danny Pino, who is the dad of Connor. I don't know him. He looked like somebody else to me, though. Julianne Moore, I know. Obviously, Amy Adams, I know. And everybody else does not have, like, I can't click on their names. I mean, it definitely has a really good cast with the parents I think it's definitely great that they have Amy Adams and Julianne Moore. That's a really good casting for the mothers. So that's definitely really cool. And let's see. Oh, okay. So Amanda Steinberg will collaborate with Pesek and Paul in writing a new song for her character. The movie website launched and confirmed that the following songs will be included: You Will Be Found, Waving Through a Window, For Forever, which I think is a song that I mostly see people talk about or cover, which I think is the one that I saw Jordan Fisher sing, and Words fail. Ben Platt believes that there is nothing major gone that anyone is going to miss, unless you're obviously a fan of the show, because if you are a fan of the show, you listen to the Broadway recording all the time, you're going to notice that things are not there. But it's a movie adaptation of a musical, so you definitely have to cut some corners somewhere, so I hope you guys who love the musical will give the movie some grace when it comes to that. And he said that all the major songs, all the major beats, and all the favorite songs are very much there, and of course there's another new song written for the film. I wonder if that's the one for Amanda Steinberg's character. And of course, there was a comment about Ben Platt being too old to play a teenager, and he dismissed the response, comparing his age to those of the actors who play high school students in Greece. Yes, it is common knowledge that there have been adults who have played teenagers, but I don't think anybody goes into watching Grease thinking that those people are teenagers. We are very much aware that they are not teenagers, and I think that's a very, very different time than there is now. But again, I'm not hating on him. I'm just saying. So, I don't really have anything much to say about it. I just think I definitely was very like I felt what the music probably helped, but I definitely felt it.
Connor showed me that I wasn't alone.
And while it may not be that Connor wrote that letter, I'm pretty sure that that line is rooted in some truth. I think that's nice.
Nobody is. So let that lonely feeling wash away. Maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay.
I didn't know that you were hurting.
'Cause when you don't feel strong enough to stand.
I wonder how he's found out, because definitely Amanda's character seemed to notice. Like, she said something, I think they were in the library, and she was like, did you even really know him?
Were you ever actually friends with him?
Yeah. So I wonder if she knew him, and I wonder what her character is like. I hope she's a likable character in the movie and in the show in general. But I wonder like how she questioned it. Maybe she actually knew Connor, or maybe she was very observant and she noticed, or maybe they were friends, or maybe she liked him. I don't know. And maybe she just noticed that some of the stuff that Evan had been saying about him didn't seem right or true. So I'm just very curious to find out how he gets revealed. So, I don't have anything else to say. I definitely like how it looks, that's for sure. So, for all of you Dear Evan Hansen fans out there, what do you think of this movie? Are you excited? Are you hoping that it captures the same essence that the show does? And if you're just a moviegoer who's never seen the show, how do you feel about the movie? Did it do anything for you? Like what do you think? So, leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Be sure to like and subscribe. Really? Really? So, as always, thanks again, you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.